Okay guys, it's Matt Draven here and I'm doing my first one of these, and I haven't really made a video showing myself in a long time, so yeah. Alright, so I just recently got into like manga and anime stuff, or at least more into it, because now I actually read it and watch it more than I did when just a couple years ago. So I've started collecting, and I'm just gonna start doing sustain the industries. I don't know how often I'll actually do them, but I'm going to try to like keep them up every month, if not every other month. So this will be my first one, and most of the stuff here I got like I ordered it before Christmas, and they got here in January. So yeah. So we're gonna start off with Volume 1 of Akira. I have most of these, if not all of these, I actually haven't read yet. So, Akira I haven't read yet. And so, I got all of Akira. So, Volume 2, 3, 4, 5, and Volume 6. So, I have actually, or I had never seen the movie before. But I might as well go ahead and show this since I also have anime. I had also gotten the movie for Akira since I had never seen it before. And I watched that, and I thought it was pretty good. There are a lot of questions, so I can't wait to read the manga. I've heard that's also really good. So I'm looking forward to it. Next up we have latest Attack on Titan, Volume 10. In here you get a pretty cool reveal. I'm going to show it to you, so if you don't want spoilers, I'll put up like a time right here to skip to. So, yeah. So you get to see Ymir transform into a Titan. And so that was really cool. So yeah, I got that. Then I started getting the rest of Berserk, the volumes that I don't have. So they're all still sealed because I'm waiting till I have all of Berserk till I open them. So Volume 8, Volume 15, 19, and here's some more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So I now have 1 through 4 of Berserk and 6 through 30. I'm missing Volume 5 and 31 through 37. I'm hoping that comes in soon, so yeah. Next, I got the first 3 volumes of Batum. I haven't read it yet, but I've heard it's at least pretty good. So, I was looking forward to checking it out. I will within like the next few months, because I have a lot of stuff to read. Then I picked up or at least picked up 2 of Akira Toriyama's one-shots, Sandland and Kawa. Again, as I said earlier, I haven't read them. So, currently I'm reading Dragon Ball Z, so I was going to read these after I finished it. Alright. Then I picked up a ton of D.Gray-man. Like, almost all of it. I have Volume 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and I'll just get the last four. 20, 21, 22, and 23. So I got most of D.Gray-man. I'm still missing 1, 3 through 4, or 3 and 4, and then I will have all of D.Gray-man that's been released. Well, like, obviously I haven't read it because I'm missing volume 1. So, yeah, I prefer to get the entire series before I start reading it because I just don't like waiting. So, yeah. Next up, I got the latest volume of Fairy Tail. I actually just started collecting this, so I don't have much of Fairy Tail. So, yeah. Haven't actually read it. Then I picked up the latest volume of Flowers of Evil, volume 8. I had already read this before, so I was just rereading. It's a pretty good volume. The series is really good, so if you haven't read it yet, you should really check out Flowers of Evil. Yeah. Then I picked up the final 2 missing volumes that I have. The 2 volumes I was missing of Future Diary. So I now have everything that was released in the United States. So this is 4 and 6. So now I have all of the American release Future Diary. Next, I picked up, well, I actually only picked up one of these this month, but I just thought I'd show them both. I picked up the 2 omnibuses of High School of the Dead, like the full color omnibuses. I actually haven't read these yet, but I've had them for a while, and I haven't watched the anime either. So I just got it because they were full color, and I thought that'd be really cool to have. So that's all of High School of the Dead that I have. So next I got 2 volumes of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I have the first and the last volume. I got these 2 because since I said earlier that I don't like reading until I have all of it. I got these 2 because I didn't know if they were going to be out of print and were going to cost a lot, so I thought I'd at least get the first and last one, so I can just fill in the collection from there. So I also got them because right now I'm trying to get like most of the mangas that are associated with J-Star's Victory Verses, so I can read them and so I know about the characters. So I thought that'd be cool. So 2 volumes of JoJo, which I think is part 3. I don't know off the top of my head. Next we have Knights of Sidonia. I think that's how you say it. I picked this up because I heard it's like similar to Attack on Titan. So I picked up the first 6 volumes. I haven't checked it out yet, but the art looks really cool, and I can't wait to read it. Then I picked up 3 volumes of Mobile Suit Gundam because they're really good quality. I picked up 1, 3, and 4. When I was making the order for them, I apparently didn't get 2 because I didn't see it. So I didn't order 2, so I'm waiting till I get that in before I start reading. But from what I glanced at, just flipping through the pages, it looks really good. So I can't wait to read it. So close down there. Let's see. Next up, got the latest volume, Naruto. I had already read this, when I was starting to catch up with Naruto again. So, I didn't really reread this because Naruto is not one of the main series I try to keep up with. But it's pretty cool. So, I have all of Naruto that's out, so that's good. Then we go to, I started getting the Neon Genesis Evangelion omnibuses. I only have 2 of the 4, and It's not the first two, it's the second and last one. So I also got volume 13 since there's only 14 volumes. So, yeah. I've already ordered the other two volumes, so I'm just waiting on those to come in. I also got the first volume of Nisekoi. I haven't read it yet, but I like the idea of the whole like Yakuza and like romantic comedy kind of story. So I can't wait to get into that. I'm waiting for more volumes to come out, so I don't really have to wait. Alright. Then I got the complete series of No Longer Human. I haven't read it yet because I like to focus on one series at a time. So yeah, I've heard this is a really dark and depressing series. So I don't know. I've heard people say it's really good, so I wanted to check it out. Next up, I got during like the 12 Days of Christmas sale, Viz was putting up like orders combos. Like that's how I got most of Berserk. So I also got Nura Rise of the Yokai Clan. I got all of Nura, or at least all that's released of Nura. So that's 1 through 6. Volume 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. Well, actually, that's not all of it. There's still 3 left. Sorry. 16. 17. And 18. And that's all of Nura that's currently out. So, I picked that up because it was really cheap for like all the volumes. So, I decided to get that. Let's see. Next up, the whole same deal as Nura. They also put up a deal for like Siren, so I got that. So I have Siren Volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and volume 14 came out this month, so that just came in. I'm waiting for the series to finish up since there are only 2 volumes left, so I am just hoping that, because I believe it was canceled, so I'm hoping the ending's pretty good. Next up, I got Soul Eater, so volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And that's all of Soul Eater that's currently released. So, I have all of that. I think volume 18 comes out this month. So, I'm making this early because I don't know how much free time I'll have left in the month. So, yeah. Next up, I have the first this big of Vagabond. I haven't checked this out because there are 10 other Viz Bigs, so I'm just waiting on getting those before I start reading. And then I got the Legend of Zelda box set. So I got all of the Legend of Zelda ones. Well, in case you're wondering what the titles are, it's Ocarina of Time Part 1, Part 2, Majora's Mask, Oracle of Seasons, Ages, Four Swords Part 1, and Part 2, The Minish Cap, Link to the Past, and Phantom Hourglass. And that was the box set for it. It wasn't really that much, so I just picked it up. Then I got a series that I heard was really good, so I picked up most of it, and the rest of it I have ordered, but it's not coming in for a while. So I have Volume 1 of 20th Century Boys, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 9, Volume 10, Volume 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, and 22. And I also picked up the first volume of 21st Century Boys, so yeah. And that's all the manga I picked up this month, or at least got in this month. So I have all that. Then I got some anime too. So I had ordered this from a long time ago, but I got all of Katekyo Hitman Reborn. So it's all the episodes of Hitman Reborn. And then one of the specials, I haven't taken the time to watch it yet because I haven't had a lot of free time to watch stuff. So yeah, I don't know how good it is or what to expect, but I'm hoping it's pretty good. I also got at least I think this is the only one, I can't find them anywhere else, the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime that was back in 2004, I think, this released. I also got in the box set, or got the box with it too, little art box. So I also got the first 3 sets of that. Then I also picked up Madaka Box Abnormal and Eden of the East. I just kind of picked up Eden of the East. I watched this recently. I thought it was good, but it felt too short. It didn't really explain everything there was to it. So I need to pick up the movies and see where those go. And finally, for the stuff I picked up D.Gray-man Season 1 and Season 2. So I got them in the Save Edition, and they're unopened because I haven't watched them yet. Because I want to read D.Gray-man before I watch it. And I also picked up Death Note, the entire anime. So Volume 1 and 2. Can't wait to see that because I hear it's pretty good. I think people usually say it drops in Season 2, but I'll see how it goes. Finally, because I want there to be more to my sustain the industry videos, so I don't know how I'm going to approach this for the rest of my videos, but I'm gonna have a discussion about manga I've been reading this month. So I finished Rurouni Kenshin this month, and this is just a random Bizbig that I chose off my shelf. So I finished Rurouni Kenshin. I think this is really amazing, and if you haven't checked it out, you should. The art is amazing, the story is amazing, the Bizbigs are really good quality. You should definitely get these if you have the money for it. If not, I don't know, save up to get it so you can at least support the industry. Again, if you haven't read Rurouni Kenshin, you should. This is one of my favorites right now, and the art's simply beautiful. There isn't much more I can say on this because I don't want to get into the plot of it because I don't want to spoil anything. So you should really check out Rurouni Kenshin if you haven't. Next up, I also read and finished Dragon Ball. I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, so I wanted to go back and read Dragon Ball. And the story's really good. It's more perverted than I thought it'd be, because I don't really remember it that well. But Dragon Ball is really good. And the story and all the fights, like the comedy and basically everything is really good in this series. So you should definitely check it out if you haven't. It's a really good series. And finally, I've been reading Dragon Ball Z. I'm on volume 5 right now. I'm at where Vegeta's about to fight Kui, or Kiwi, as they call him in the manga. It's really good. There's no filler, so it just gets straight to the point on everything. So it's really good. It's better than the anime. You should definitely check this out if you were a fan of the anime. Because if you want to go back to it and you don't want to watch the anime because there's so much filler, then just read this. You won't have any filler, and the art and story and fight scenes are really good. So thanks for watching my first Sustain the Industry video. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully they won't be as long as this one was. So thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Peace out.